Hello everybody, my name is Dalton Rudlinger and welcome to another video of the Isle, I suppose. This episode is not going to be a survival episode. This is an episode I just kind of want to talk about the Deinosuchus a little bit and just kind of clarify on what this little guy actually is. I've seen a lot of people that think that the Deinosuchus is actually a crocodile, when in reality it is not. It is actually an alligator. And the easiest way you can actually tell that, it's not so easy to do on the juveniles or the babies, but whenever you get to be an adult, it becomes much more obvious. The easiest way to tell that a crocodile and an alligator apart is actually with the snout and the teeth. The Deinosuchus is actually an alligator, and the way you can tell is because the Deinosuchus has a much wider U-shaped snout as opposed to a crocodile, which actually has a much narrower kind of V-shaped snout. The Deinosuchus also has its teeth coming over its lower lip, as opposed to being able to see its upper and lower teeth extruding from its lips from the outside whenever the animal has its mouth closed. This is another feature that alligators have, as opposed to crocodiles whose teeth are... I don't know the word I'm looking for. I just had it, but anyway, with a crocodile you can actually see the bottom and upper teeth, extruding from the mouth whenever the mouth is closed. So that is basically the easiest way to tell the difference between a crocodile and an alligator. Now, in real life, now hang on a second, let me pull up something I found on the internet before I made this video. I just wanted to make sure that the information was correct. And another thing that kind of gives away the Deinosuchus of being an alligator is the fact that Deinosuchus was the largest predator in North America between 83 and 72 million years ago. So the fossils have been found in North America, which would make sense because the Americas are actually more home to alligators. Like, alligators are much more common in the Americas as opposed to crocodiles, which are much more common in other places of the world. That does not mean that crocodilians or crocodiles exist only in other parts of the world and only alligators exist in the Americas, but they are much more common in the Americas as opposed to, crocodiles, which would be much more common in, say, most famously either Egypt or Australia, being the Nile crocodile or the saltwater crocodile, the Australian saltwater crocodile to be specific. There's also a lot of difference in real life between alligators and crocodiles. Alligators, I would not recommend doing this, by the way. All right, I do not advise doing what I'm about to say, but you could probably swim in alligator-infested waters and be relatively left alone so long as you're not being an idiot. Though I would argue you're being an idiot for swimming in alligator-infested waters to begin with. Alligators are just much more chill and relaxed compared to crocodiles, which are much more territorial and much more aggressive, especially towards other crocodiles, especially during the mating season and whatnot. There's actually a video on YouTube you can find where a guy actually has an alligator as a therapy pet. I'm not kidding. You can actually look this up. There's some guy down in Florida of the United States who actually has a pet alligator for as a therapy pet. Kind of hard to believe. You couldn't do stuff like that with a crocodile. And if you find me stumbling over my words quite a bit, I do have a stutter, so hopefully it's not too annoying. It is something I've had my entire life. And it's not going to go away anytime soon. But yeah, that is pretty much the difference between an alligator and a crocodile. There are numerous other differences, however. Mostly with the scales. I believe crocodiles have much thicker scales and they have different patterns. I'm not 100% certain about that, but that is basically the general differences between an alligator and a crocodile. There's just the snout and the teeth. That's pretty much going to be the easiest way you can actually tell them apart, as opposed to their location. Like, where did you find this animal? If you found it in the Americas, more than most likely it's going to be an alligator. If you found it somewhere else, more than most likely it is going to be a... Was that someone about to sneak up and kill me, is there? Find it in other parts of the world, it's most likely going to be a crocodile. But that does not mean that only alligators are found in the Americas and only crocodiles are found in other places. I believe in Southeast Asia, as well as a couple of European countries, there are alligators, but they don't grow to be nearly the size as the American alligator you can find down in the southern parts of the United States. Or southern, excuse me. There's also the American crocodile, which I don't think gets to be nearly that big. In fact, I believe they were almost hunted to extinction decades prior. But yeah, that pretty much explains the Deinosuchus. It is in fact an alligator and not a crocodile. Right. So this right here is an issue I have with this game's community. This guy just comes up out of nowhere and just starts attacking me for no reason. I guess because he thought I was an easy snack. But good luck getting through my armor, buddy. Good luck. You're not that much bigger than me, so... And to be honest, I really don't care if I die or not. Oh wait, no, he did do damage to me. It's because I had my my HUD in the wrong position. Okay. That's a little embarrassing, but you know what? I really don't care. I just made this video just specifically for explaining what the Deinosuchus actually was. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, God bless, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!